Alright, you guys, so whoever you are, you have an insanely intense up within your circle, and I feel like you don't even know that they're around, okay? So the feeling that I'm getting from this opposition of yours is they're extremely sneaky, like they're extremely cloaked. This is someone that you think has no access to you. This is an energy of someone that you have completely cut off, that you have set strict boundaries with. This is someone from your past that you think you don't have to worry about, okay? That's who this is. So this person is very fucking sneaky, very relentless in being in your energy, okay? Yeah, this is an enemy that you've had for a long time, and everyone knows it, right? And so you could be in separation of it, but they've been keeping tabs on you, and they're staying up to date with you, right? I feel like you could be stepping into a position of like a new life with like new achievements. You could be starting a new career path. So say like if this is an old coworker, right? And you're starting a new job. This is going to be a coworker that's going to like, that's going to talk shit about everything you used to do at your old job to your new job, right? So that way, like, they could ruin your reputation. It's very important for this person to have a say in the direction of how people perceive you, right? I feel like this person might have gotten a version of you that like was terrible. They had a terrible experience with you, whether that be your fault, whether that be their fault. I mean, who knows, okay? But they met you at a time in your life when like you were like not pleasant, right? And so now that you've become differently, now that you've changed, they're very much dead set on making sure that everyone else sees that unpleasant version of you, okay? So with that being said, like with that type of an energy, I'm not sure if it's coming from a place of jealousy or envy or greed, or if it's just sheer hatred at this point. Like whoever this is, they just really fucking hate you, like a lot, okay? I feel like whatever it is, they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you win, okay? They don't want to see you cut them off. Yeah, see, with the Queen of Swords here, you cut this energy off completely. There is some sort of a truth that came out, whether you saw this person for who they truly are, or something happened to where you were like, okay, you got some sort of a moment of clarity with this individual to where you knew, like, okay, this is as far as this connection is going to go, right? Okay, so you listen to your intuition and you cut this person off here too. So this is also air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but that's what's out here right now. Yeah, so you cut this person off. So this could have been in the workplace, because I'm feeling like this has to do with what you do for work is what the issue is here with this person. So this could be, this could be competition in the workplace, and they're setting like traps for you. Like they want you to fuck up, right? Yeah, see with the Page of the Swords here, again, with telling people, a lot of talk is going on, right? Look at that. Yep, look at that. Lots of talk is going on here with the Seven of the Swords too. Yeah, see, and the High Priestess. Oh my God, but you already know. Okay, yeah. And the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, see, this is about a new beginning, just like I said. So confirmation about how you get your money. This is having to do with how you get your money in a career field, okay? You've started something new. You intuitively knew it's time to cut this person the fuck off, because all they do is talk shit about you. And they're very excited to do it. They're so fucking excited. Like, they can't wait, bro. They can't wait to wake up to just cause as much fucking chaos in your life as possible. Like, it excites them. Like, it literally excites them. You know how most people get up and they get excited for their day to get ready to go shopping? This person wakes up and gets ready and is excited to ruin your life. Like, it is what it is, dude. I can't believe it. Oh my God. But yeah. So like, okay. So I'm feeling like, okay. So I feel like this person is setting traps for you, right? So like, So like in the workplace, if you cut corners, or if you have little habits, or if you used to have habits that you would do, they're going to set things up so that you could fall back into the bad habits, so everyone can see that you're not a good worker, so they could be right. Because this person, all this shit that they're talking about you, like the truth is coming out. People are seeing like it's not a match. They're just like, okay, like that might have been who they were, what they did, but people learn and they grow and they evolve, right? Yeah, not this person. They're like, no, they haven't changed. They have not, and I'm gonna prove it. So they could be setting traps, but with the High Priestess out here, I feel like you already know that. I feel like you could have caught on. I'm even hearing them saying playing along. You could be playing along because you're like, fuck it, let's see what happens. And everyone's just playing along just to see how far the other one's going to fucking go, right? But this one over here, this energy really thinks that they're being sneaky. See, look at. But this is who they think they're being sneaky against. So it's like, what? You know what I mean? It makes like zero sense. It's like, but they have a point to prove. They have a big point to prove, okay? That's who this energy here is. They could even be paying somebody to come in. So like, let me think here. So, yeah, this person wants to set you up to fail. So say you work in like retail. Oh, look at real estate. Okay, so let's just say you work in real estate. Okay, you sell things. You're a salesperson of some sort. See, with your profession. Yeah, see, this is what you do for work. 100%. Somebody's trying to sabotage what you do for work, right? Real estate, profession. Yeah, so you could be a realtor. They could be a realtor, but this is having to do with real estate here. Yeah, so what's going on here too with this? Hold on, let me see here. Let me think. What is this, spirit? What the fuck is this? Yeah, they want to set a trap for you. They want you to make yourself look bad, right? Because see how they're so happy and calm over here, and then they want you to be a fool scrambling, doing all these different things. But there's something with that though. Let me see here. Give me a sec. It's like a trap that they're setting though. Because they want everyone to see you fail at something. You're doing really fucking good. You're like a jack of all trades. You see this here? You could do a lot of different things. You're very fucking useful. You could get thrown into any situation. I'm talking in the streets, in a professional setting, in a family setting, at a job, whether it be construction, restaurant, clerical, it doesn't fucking matter. You get tossed in the game and you're excelling and you're like, I got this. Like, show me once. And you know, like you could even act like you could do things and you can't just to like get the job, and then you do it. Like you're like that, right? They fucking hate it because every hurdle that they try to send to you, you just master it and you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, this could also be, so with this real estate here too, also too, this is giving me vibes of like your home and your stability. They wanted to cut it off. They talk shit about your work in your home, right? You could also work from home. Okay, you could do your work out of your home or something like that. Yeah, that's coming through as well too. But whoever this is, they want to make your work reputation really fucking bad, right? So like, let's say if you have habits on the side besides work, right? They're going to want everyone needs to know what your personal habits are at work. They want everyone to know. Okay? I don't know why, but that's who this energy is. They want everyone to know everything that happens in the home. They want your personal life to be exposed at work is what this is. So I don't know what's up with that or why that matters. We have death in here. Okay, they could be wanting to do, ooh, yeah, with the family. This is some of your family cursing you, fool. Look at that. Oh my fucking God. That's what's going on. And it's not calm. Look at calm in the reverse. This is a very chaotic person. Natural disaster. They're always stirring some bullshit up. Look at them. There they go. With all their fucking drama right there. There they go. Look at them. That's them. Not calm. Not calm at all, dude. So just like I said, look, and they're collaborating. Oh my God, watching. They're watching. They want everybody to not like you, okay? So that's what's going on here. You know, I didn't want to say it when I saw the 7 on here. I was like, oh, it looks like spell work. Because I was like, you know what? We're just going to try to keep it PG today. We're going to keep it vanilla. And then the spirit was like, nah, fool, what? Like, no vanilla, nothing. Look at family cursing you, fool. Cursing you with death. Look at that. Somebody could be dying right now. They try to unalive you. So somebody else could be getting unalived. I don't know. But this is what they were doing. They could have also been throwing ending magic, okay, towards your work, towards your home, right? Because they cursed your family. They threw a curse on your family and throwing a death at your profession, at your work. Right? Because if you don't have the money, you can't take care of your family. So it's just an revolving door of bullshit, right? Death and cursing to everything. That's what's going on here. So that's what this person is doing. They could have cursed you in the past and done all this to you in the past, right? You could have healed it. And now that you're progressing and going forward and receiving blessings and things like that, they're like, no. That's not them. So they could be trying to throw the same shit at you again, but it doesn't work. And so now they're pissed off, right? I feel like somebody could have set out to do a ritual and had it all set in motion because it's worked before. And it's a like go-to ritual that it never fails, right? So they had it all set up in motion to do it. And they like knew when it was supposed to pop off for you. And they're like, okay, guys, here it is. We're going to set a trap for them on these dates here. Because that's when the spell work should be in full throttle. And we're going to watch. And it didn't work. They're setting traps. They're cursing you. They're bringing endings to what it is that you are creating in your workplace, in your profession, for your family, for your future, for your growth, for your stability. Okay, they don't want you to have it. Okay. they don't want you to. All right, so that's what that is here. So yeah, so just like I said, so this person is trying to set traps for you. All right. And you're already in tune to it. With the high priestess out here, you already know this. Whether it be from other people saying, hey, just so you know, I'd watch out for so-and-so. Or it could have been your own intuition where you're like, this whole situation seems funny. You know what? Let me just play dumb, deaf, and blind and tag myself in and see what it's about. And I think you did, right? Yeah. I also feel like this person is celebrating your wrong choosing a bit too soon. I feel like you haven't chosen wrong. You're just like, you're just biting along to see how far they're going to go. And they're taking that as like, we're going to make them fail. And they're celebrating way too soon. Yeah, because I'm also seeing celebration way too soon. Yeah, dude. Oh, I feel like I'm going to pull another freaking card. I don't know why. Something's telling me to pull a couple more cards. I think we're going to. Because this is a very interesting energy. So you need to watch out for it, okay? Because if you're like planning on following through, like this person wants you humiliated on a grand scale, right? So say like if you have to do a presentation or something, like if you're in a sales meeting or some sort of a group setting at work, when you show up, they want everyone to witness you fall. It's that type of an energy around this person. Like they're setting this shit up on a grand scale. Like lights, camera, action. They don't want nobody to miss out. Not one person. They don't want anybody to miss out. Yeah! Look at that with 8. They want the spotlight on you falling. And then I bet you anything they're going to be the one that's going to swoop on in and be the hero too. You see, it's another case of the person that destroys and then fixes. Okay? That's them right there. They're going to have a solution. After this whole terror that they're causing and the whole spotlight's on you falling, they're gonna be like, I got you. Okay, so watch out for this person, right? If you're playing along with their little trap, just stop, okay? Just stop. They're gonna do what they can to really fuck your shit up. But yeah, dude, that's your reading. You already know this, so you just continue to cut them off. And like I said, just don't even play it, dude, because they're fucking not all there. All right, anyways, thanks for letting me read for you. Hope it's out. Peace.